Alright guys, today we have a data download video, so as always I will have the necessary links down in the description, and while you're down there as well, show your boy some love, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, all the support is very much appreciated. So we have a promo movie coming, of course, AGL LR Cell Max, who looks amazing. We've got the In LR Lude, which is a free-to-play LR coming out as well, so we'll go through the details just after this. We're getting a new stage, of course, for Seriously Serious All Out Battles 2 Stage 10, which will be against Cell Max to get your special summon tickets to summon on Cell Max. We're getting Stage 2 in Superhero Climax Battle Stage 2, which I'm assuming will be against, like, Beast Gohan, considering Stage 1 was Cell Max. We're also getting the EZA for Metal Cooler and the SJLRs, which look amazing. They should be here in a few days' time. And then we're getting Proton Battle number 48, new idol animations, and of course, tickets. So, they're the EZAs. This is what I wanted to see, which is the idol animations, which, to me, these are hilarious. I get Cell Max as a giant, of course, but I find the sprite hilarious because of how big it actually is on the screen. And I feel like Dokkan had to kind of like bring him down a little bit so he didn't cover too many orbs. But I think it's funny how much screen he actually takes up. Of course, we've got the tickets. These are the special summon tickets. We've got the Rise and Dragon Carnival tickets, which of course you can buy from the store. And that's pretty much it. Kind of a standard data download going on. But in terms of scheduling, the EZAs will be out in 2 days. For me, they'll be out on the 16th at 6 o'clock in the morning. So a very early one, of course. But they'll be out in literally just under 3 days time, so a couple days wait for these, which isn't too bad considering we had to wait what, like a week for Bird Coup and Final Form Cooler. Cell Max will literally be out tomorrow, by the way, so if you want him, I hope you got some stones saved because he's going to be coming out very soon. And then also Lude is also coming out tomorrow as well at the same time. So let's take a look at the details and see what Lude does. So on 12 key will greatly raise attack and defense, or no, let me do that. I've combined both of them together. On 12 key will raise attack by 30% for 1 turn, cause cloth damage to the enemy. On 18 key will greatly raise attack and defense by 50% for 1 turn and cause meg cloth damage to the enemy. Does actually have an entrance animation. So when there are another 2 or more artificial life forms or power absorption category allies are on the team upon the character's entry, Lude will gain key plus 4, 610% attack and defense, and guard all attacks for 4 turns, which is really nice, by the way. Really nice, especially because I see these basic effects as well. So he isn't just purely relying on these. So key plus 6 and 100% attack and defense. I mean, it's not a lot, but I mean, you can have this for 4 turns, so that's 710% in total. Guaranteed additional super. Receives an additional key plus 1 per key for obtained, and 40% damage reduction as well, along with that 4-turn guard. Then for every 2 key when attacking, 20% attack and a chance to crit by 2%, which doesn't have a cap-off point. Then for every 2 key when receiving an attack, 20% defense and damage reduction rate of 2%. It's not a lot, but the extra damage reduction is nice. Then for every attack received, minus 2% damage reduction, no more than 20%. So I'm assuming the reason why you have this is because this takes away from the 40% he has in base. So you'll go down to 20% damage reduction, which is a little bit eh. A little bit eh. Then starting from the 5th turn from the character's entry, you gain an extra 200% defense and then 610% defense 1 time. Guards all attacks as the 1st or 3rd attacker in a turn. So that means from turn 5, you're going to have a ton of defense. Like over 1,000. No, not over 1,000 because that would be gone by then. You'll have just under 1,000. You have like 910% defense. Then you're going to build up defense and damage reduction when receiving an attack, along with having guard in slot 1 or slot 3. So he actually looks really solid. Like really solid. Then the active skill can be activated when there is another Dragon Ball Seekers or Hybrid Saiyans category enemy, when there is another Artificial Life Forms category ally attacking in the same turn, starting from the 4th turn. And then all starting from the 6th turn from the start of battle. So a lot of either or conditions. I like those. Link set on more than meets the eye. Mechanical menaces, Infire, Tough as Nails, GT, Shutting the Limit, Legendary Power. Goes on artificial life forms, GT bosses, Terrifying Conquerors, Missed Execution, and Power Absorption. And do you know what one unit you can actually run him with? Do you know what team he fits on? This man's right here. Or this bot right here. Tech Meta Cooler Army, Terrifying Conquerors, and artificial life forms full 220 to 250 lead. I swear his team just continues getting buffed. It doesn't even need it at this point, but it just continues to get buffed. Also has a giant form, by the way, which is always quite handy. He'll massively raise attack temporarily, cause destructive damage to the enemy with a 50% chance to crit built in, which is nice. Angry baby. And then we'll have change key spheres all to strength. So basically he nukes-ish. Not fully, because he doesn't have like attack and defense. Oh no, he actually kind of does. Yeah, he nukes. Changes key spheres all to strength, 610% attack, just base. Receive additional key +3 per key sphere obtained. And then for every key sphere obtained, 30% attack. And then you change all orbs to strength anyway. So that is going to be a full, what, 23, 24 orb field with 30% attack each way? Yeah. So not only does he have a giant form, which is going to be handy, just, you know, slowing things down, you know, make sure super attacks are out the way. But you're basically going to nuke for free without taking any damage. Yeah, really good free-to-play unit, and also goes on one of the strongest teams in the entire game that just didn't need any more buffs. But, I mean, here we are. So, Lud looks really good for a free-to-play LR. We've got Cellmax dropping tomorrow along with Lud. So, if you do have Dokkan Fest Cooler Army, if you do pull for Cellmax, probably a good idea to grind Lud, especially if you're missing a couple units. And we're getting those EZAs in a couple days. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments on Lud. Will you be summoning for Cellmax? Are you looking forward to both EZAs? Let me know all that good stuff. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day. And peace.